Alrighty, we're back. And we're playing some Doctor. A one and only Shocky Doctor. We're here, we made it. We're on Dead Dog Saloon. We got Overcharge, Call of Brine, Gearhead, and Corrupt Intervention. Yep, we're bringing back the old kick gen meta with our little 2 perks there. And so it actually increases the progression up to like 235%, something like that. Then we're going to immediately go into try to go to the middle of the map here and try to use our static blast so we can see where everybody is. We know that there's somebody over here by this generator. And we see the scratch mark is going to go follow. I'm running the 2 add-ons for detonation delay, 20% and I think it was 10%, so it raises up to 30%. I didn't have the purple add-on to increase it. The reason I run that is obviously because Doctor's normal shock attack just takes a little bit too long, at least for me, to actually activate. So a lot of the time they can, like the survivors, make the pallet or can pre-drop before the shock even goes through. So I want the detonation delay to decrease so that I can just shock them and immediately prevent the play from being made. And as you can see there, I got the hit because I was able to body block the pallet, and then obviously the shock was able to prevent them from even being able to use it in the first place. So we're taking her to the middle of the map here, so like right next to this generator, so that we can hook her there and defend the gen. So we're gonna go ahead and take the gen, and we have Call of Brine and Overcharge. This clown, I believe, was using Sprint Burst, but like you can see there, because of detonation delay decrease, I was able to get the hit there. Normally, Doctor, you probably would not get the hit, but because I was running the add-ons, and that's the add-ons I tend to run, because every time I play Doctor, I was like, yo, this is just taking too long. Like, it doesn't really prevent anybody from really making the pallet. And I remember looking up videos for how to play Doctor, and they're like, oh, don't run those kinds of add-ons. You're going to mess up your muscle memory. I'm like, well, I don't think muscle memory really matters, because I'll angle it well, and it'll still miss. Or if it hits, it doesn't prevent them from dropping the pallet. So I keep kicking the gen because this Steve keeps tapping it, so I just keep kicking it. This guy's injured, so we knock him down, preventing him from unhooking. And we basically are in the perfect position here because she's now starting to get into struggle phase, and the only person that went for the save was injured. Now she's in struggle. We get the hit on Fang. We have one injured, the gen regressing, and another one injured, and another one on the hook, so it's still forcing them to make a decision. We go for the extra shock there, and then Steve is the only one that's left that can actually go for the save. We get the hit on Steve, and then and of course he wants to be a clown, and we knock him down again because he wants to. Makes no sense, and he messed up the skill check regardless. Now, as I've said in another video, these clowny, greedy survivors, they play like this for some reason, and then they wonder why they get bodied, why they get tunneled, why they get. They just get clapped up, and it's like, why? It's because you play like that. Stop being a clown. So I guess Yoichi had the unbreakable play here, but this chick already got off the hook, so we can knock her down and immediately eliminate her at like 4 gens. And this is the kind of speed that I usually try to like play at. Like I really try to get the game on my side as quickly as possible. But then I think that what do you call it? What it ends up doing for me though, like when I do get matches like this, is that I think other matches that are kind of normal pace, like I'm thinking, oh, this is too slow, like I'm getting rushed. Which in most cases it is being rushed, but in this type of, in a regular match, I would be like, man, like I'm behind. And this is the kind of match that I think of when I'm saying that, because I go, the pressure should have been on my side earlier. I try to play quick because, you know, they say that the killers are weaker at the beginning. I figure the killer should get the game done early. That's how I play it. How I want to do the game. So that's why I like with Ghostface, I try to get like stalks into downs quick. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Now we have this Steve trying to go for a blind here, but he's still injured. So we decided to go after Steve. We actually knock him down before the pallet goes down, so that's fantastic for us. I really wanted to get Steve out the game. They really wanted to push that one generator, but with my two perks here, I had to smack him up there, and they're probably on the gen again. It was pretty high, so we're using our perks here to regress it as much as possible. I tried to get the shock there. It does cancel the animation, but it doesn't actually cancel them from actually completing the action, unfortunately. So I just take the free hook there. As I've said in other videos, like after I get that first person out the game, I'm usually going for the trade. We're trying to static blast them here so we can like try to push them off the gen for a second. The only issue with that, obviously, is that it doesn't actually stop them from doing the gen. We do get the hit on Yoichi there. I guess he had dead art or something, whatever. The gen is still regressing at like a very high speed because of its 2 perks. And Gearhead is fantastic because of the fact that Colorblind already gives me information, but then also damaging damaging a survivor, and then also being able to also see their position, like where if they're even on the gen as well, earlier than Colorblind, because you need to get the skill check for it to activate, and they need to get a skill check, then you'll see it. Steve once again goes for a blind, doesn't really matter. We hook Yoichi again. Now he's in second state. We hurry and break this pallet. And then now we see Steve once again trying to touch that generator. The Feng went for the save. Everything is going pretty much to plan because we want to go after Steve's clown ass and get him out the game. There is a pallet here, but I figured I could try to get the swing first. I was not able to. He doesn't even know how to blind for some reason. If I had activated my static blast, my shock therapy, it probably would have connected and probably prevented it. But he's making a slow vault. Pretty much doesn't really, or a medium. I tried to shock him early in case he can somehow make something else, but that was just kind of unnecessary. I probably could have made a little bit more distance if I didn't activate the therapy there. We do get that because now he can't use the thing. That's exactly why I run the detonation therapy. The calm add-ons, so that you can prevent them from being able to make stuff. Maybe that's why they call it the calm add-ons, because you're calm while you're playing the game. They can't make anything and you're chilling. You're calm. So Shag Pallet is out the way as well, which is also great for us. We're checking this generator. They also got it barely has like 1%, but I'm just going to kick it anyway. I want some extra points. We take a look over there at the gen. So we see somebody actually trying to hide over there, so we're going to go after them. It's actually the Yoichi again. So yeah, as you can see, we're basically steamrolling here. We're just trying to get our trades, just trying to play the game to our abilities here. We're getting a lot of shocks off. I was not able to prevent it because he did make the 2 seconds and pre-drop, but it doesn't matter. Can walk right around it. We're trying to stop him, but I just don't have the range. He just keeps pre-dropping for some reason. I don't really think that's really helping him, but I guess these survivors like to panic. He could try to go for window, but he doesn't make it. We do get the hit there. So we just have to basically, he goes around that way, it goes down. I was kind of lost. I'm just kind of letting them do whatever they're doing, but they just keep running around. They're not really doing any generators. They did mess up a skill check on there. The gen that were earlier that they were working on is regressed basically to nothing, and that's why the 2 perks, Overcharged Colorblind, just go together. It's actually stronger than just base Colorblind, which is nice, but it's also, not overpowered. I get the free hit there. He's going to try to get the stun. I don't know why they like doing that. I guess it's to feed their ego or something, to make them think, oh, I still got him in some way. Like, it really makes no difference. I still win, regardless. And I figure I'm going to go for Steve anyway. I'm going to go for Steve anyway because I want him out the game. He wants to play like a clown, so we're going to show him a clown with the clown treatment. So I'll figure maybe if I had the purple one alongside with the green one, it probably would be even faster and probably wouldn't even be able to even miss your shock therapy. I figure, but hey. I thought it looked like I got the hit, but I guess it banked off the rock there. I got the shock, but the pallet still went down. I'm kind of confused by that. Because the shock hit him, but he still dropped the pallet. How did he do that? I don't get it. So we hit him again with the shock. He has nowhere to go because his teammates keep wasting pallets. And then we are able to get him out the game. If he's been hooked already. And the other 2 are still injured. It's just, yeah, he's out the game. Now they decide to go back on the gen. It's too late for that. You know what I mean? It's a complete steamroll. And with the new skin that came out in the Rift, this was actually before the Rift actually came out. The skin looks really cool. You know, and I got the I already completed the entire Rift up to tier 85. And I do want to put gameplay with that skin. It looks quite cool. Quite cool. It looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I don't entirely know why he's throwing a stun grenade, but you know, I guess they're just trying to get their last points in or something. But it doesn't work on me. So we're just gonna go ahead and hook him. He's out the game, and then we just go after Fang. So if you made it this far, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more Doctor, you know, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. Or leave a suggestion in the comments if you want to see another type of video, or like a challenge, or another kind of killer, or something like that, and I'll be able to post that. So, yeah, do the YouTube things, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good one.